last time around because we didn't quite have time to take on this next battle in the Orbonne stacks. It's it's a pain with a properly leveled party. This is a really good battle to blow through and pick up some crystals and some treasure chests. With our party, it's a little bit more difficult than that. What you're about to see is another Knight Templar.
What are you trying to say, Josh?
I'm saying that, as usual, I haven't properly prepared us for these battles. And as you may recall from the end of the stream last week, I accidentally jumped into the battle before I was done tweaking the party, and I didn't really feel like starting over. So we're gonna make it work. But yeah, for those who didn't catch the stream or are jumping in at this point, we are in Chapter 3, and we are in Orbonne trying to track down the Aurosite that Alma saw when she was in school here. And there's battles. We had a tough battle last time around, and this battle has some, like, the generics are easier to deal with than in that battle last week where we had all the dragoons and the time mages and the chemist. But the special character that we're up against this time around is much, much worse. He is, like I was saying a second ago, another of the Knights Templar, and he has lots of abilities that are going to make DP be like, oh man, really?
Great.
So, as I was alluding to, this is usually a good battle to pick up some abilities and some treasures, but we're probably not going to have that flexibility because this guy can put Ramza down in just a couple turns if Auto Potion doesn't fire.
Well, that sounds like fun.
And this is a fairly fun string of battles, truth be told, but it's a little complex. The biggest thing that I've done to shoot myself in the foot on this is that when I took Ramza out of Archer to make him back into a monk, to make him more powerful for these next couple battles, I forgot to give his way better bow to my remaining Archer, so she's stuck with a crossbow. And that sucks for this battle for reasons that you're about to see.
Well, that's a bummer.
It's workable. And now you can already see the reasons for that being annoying. All of these walls that you see here are walls that can be traversed, but they are walls that a bowgun can't shoot over. You need a proper bow to shoot over the top of them. So she has to get line of sight on her targets, and there isn't much line of sight here.
What a pain.
But I know you really like this map because it's full of books. Look at all these books.
I do like books. This is true. Can't complain too much when there's books.
Rams is tough now. He's a big toughie.
Big tough guy, Ramza. Macho man, Ramza Boo.
Oh yeah!
Okay, I'm really proud of that one. I just want to say that. Are there any viewers in here? I said that to no one, didn't I?
For some reason it says viewers hidden.
No.
No, we have no viewers yet. They'll crop up later.
That was wasted on only you.
It'll be fine.
What was that?
It'll be fine.
Alright, get on top of that.
So in my practice run of this battle, I've found that drawing them in a little bit is kind of nice. Mainly because most of them aren't as mobile as we are. So that gives Ramza a couple turns to power up and let him tear through some people. But Isilud has a high amount of HP, and he's heavily armored as a Knight Templar, and it's and you're about to see the other complex thing with him in his next turn, probably. It's not bad. The haste really balances out the fact that we have still a fairly limited attacking capability.
Yeah. That's a medium haste, though.
No sense blowing a turn on that. My tack for this battle is going to change quickly once Isilud gets in range to start attacking, because it's going to become more of a, oh, we need to stop this right now sort of action. At the moment, I can pick away at the standard enemies, just because I have nothing better to do. And, you know, if the battle starts to shape up our direction, then, you know, we can go ahead and finish a couple of them off and, you know, try to collect things from them. But I wouldn't count on it.
Gotcha. Okay, that's why.
Yeah, unfortunately, it did hit the person that doesn't have auto potion yet. Oh, look, and here's what Isilud does constantly.
What?
Yep, he has insane Dragoon abilities, so he can do jump attacks from 2/3 of the entire map, which A, means he can do a bunch of damage, and B, means that half the time he's not even on the field of play to even attack.
Woof, okay.
Yeah.
That's a real pain.
Super obnoxious. He stops using jump once people get close enough to him to, you know, start using melee attacks instead.
Okay.
But until he decides to do that, then he's just going to run around and bash people from above, and there's not much you can do about it.
Well, dang. That's a bummer. So then if it comes time, say, for a spell to hit him and he's in the air, does it just not happen?
That's right. You
okay, it really sucks.
You lose your MP and you move on with your life. Now, the converse is also true, especially with hasted characters. Sometimes the AI can't quite figure out whether it's okay for him to aim that attack, because jump does take some time. As you can see, he's still in the air. So with hasted characters, sometimes he screws up the timing of it, and that results in him being unable to land the attack, and then his turn is wasted. And not just one turn, but the time from when he executes the turn to when he lands. And this is going to be one of those, luckily, because our archer here was the target of his jump, and she just got a chance to move.
Awesome. Okay.
So that will save us a little bit. Oh, here he comes. Oh, sorry, buddy.
Nice.
You burnt.
That dog.
You burnt. Not really keen on how my party's shaping up at the moment. They're a little bit separated, and I think my black mage is about to get killed. Help! Such is life.
Or death, as it were.
Nah. I see what you did there.
All right. Yeah, you know, sometimes sometimes you just gotta go for the low-hanging fruit.
Buddy, my whole life is low-hanging fruit.
No.
This could still work out okay, though, because Isilud is quite a ways away. He's probably going to target somebody closer first. Like Ramza. And you can see here, if that jump lands, it's going to hit him for 120, assuming that he doesn't get critical on it. Our high potion is currently healing for 70. That's not a good long-term solution. We do have lots of healing in this party, though, of course. Everybody in the party, except for this archer, has the ability to heal with potions. And everybody except for Agrius has auto potion. So it's not necessarily the end of the world. But it's also not necessarily, you know, the best long-term way to go either.
Right, yeah. Now, this is the second of 3 battles in this sequence, is that correct?
That is correct. And the last one is, in my opinion, a little bit easier than this one. Not a ton.
Right.
But at least I can probably resort the party a little bit more after this one and try to balance things a little bit better.
Well, I mean, and one of the things that's obviously in this kind of sequence of battles setup that's hardest is by the time you're to the last one, you know, you might have run out of items, or you're running lower on items, or
it's certainly possible. I don't think it's
potentially running low on mana points. Potentially, you've had equipment broken. So...
equipment broken is obviously an issue. Oh, you missed again, Chief. Haha.
Nice.
Equipment broken is a big deal. MP and HP still restore between battles, even if the battles happen in sequence. So we don't have to worry about that part too much.
Gotcha. I was just thinking, and I feel like it's often actually not the case that the third battle is the hardest in a sequence like this. I'm thinking of a lot of instances where the second battle is the harder of the 3.
Oh, that's not good.
In part just because often I think 3 battle sequences like this end up being in sort of usually boss battle kind of territory in other games. And, and often the third battle is more of a narrative kind of moment than necessarily the sort of hardest sequence or something like that. I can think of several instances in like Final Fantasy X or 8 where that's the case.
Mm-hmm. And I think your note of narrative battles is an interesting one, because that is kind of the case both with this battle and the next one. I think you can kind of make that conclusion for a lot of Final Fantasy Tactics battles when you have only one character to beat as the objective. I think those kind of frame themselves as narrative type battles, because you can get through the actual battle more quickly if you take the strides to do so.
Sure.
No, I don't want to do that. I want to play that safe and focus less on raw damage output and a shade more on trying to heal a bit. Since Auto Potion didn't fire for Ramses' last hit, Agrius is getting ready to take a whack. Yeah, he finally landed one, so... That's interesting. I guess he would have had to move to put... There we go, that's why. Okay. So now here's where things are going to get a little bit dicier. And not Dice-a-Dargier.
An important clarification.
That was a fun one. Thank you for hanging with me for that one.
My pleasure, Josh. My pleasure.
Oh good, that 21 damage was super useful.
Dang. Woof.
Yeah.
It's an impressive amount of bow damage.
Yeah, I mean, if Isilud is going to target somebody, it's probably best that it be that archer at this point, because she is the least useful of anybody in the party at the moment. Hey! Thank you, sir.
Oof.
Oh, boy. Let's check our turn list here. Okay. I was thinking about bringing Agrius back to life there, if somebody else could have come back with the next turn to heal her further. But
Right,
since
right.
that is not going to work out, there's no point in bringing her back right now just to watch her get whacked
Probably
again
get thumped
on the very
again,
next turn.
Yeah. Blast.
And so, yeah, we had to gamble a little bit on whether we were going to haste that archer, which we did. But it was his turn next anyway, and he's nearly dead, so whatever. Of course, you could auto-potion from time to time if you really thought that was a good idea. Pete's sake. Okay. How many HP does he have? 66? Let's see if we can get clever here. Beautiful. Aim that. Okay, now he's closing in. Yeah, that makes sense. What can we do about it, though? Probably not much. Rams is hasted, so maybe he can get down there quickly enough to heal her some so this attack doesn't kill her, but I wouldn't hang my hat on it. Oh, well, okay then. Oh, wonderful. God bless the monk. And she's still net minus 50 on that turn, but
Wow.
could be much worse. What a dick
Wow.
move.
Wow. Powerful.
Now, her corpse means that that knight can't get to us right now, so...
That's honestly really funny. Boom. Nice.
She's weirdly powerful.
I know, right? I was just thinking that. Like, how is this happening?
Okay. What can we do here? Yeah, not a great percentage on that, but that should at least distract him a little.
Distraction is nice.
And as you can see, that's a much weaker attack, even though he was able to execute it immediately rather than
Right.
having to wait.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and waste some more money on her. Oh, beautiful. Walk
Nice.
away, son.
I have a slight delay, but that was fantastic.
Who cares?
Well, the difference of the 18 damage that was going to do.
Oh, that's right.
Probably
Isilud also
right.
has counter, by the way.
Oh, yep. That'll do some damage, as it turns out.
He can't heal himself, though. So there is that. And... oh, wait. She was... oh! Pay attention, Josh. Idiot.
What would a battle be without us?
Without doing
Not
something really
paying
stupid at least once.
As good attention as we should be.
Force of habit. I'm used to her falling down in a heap.
Chakra.
Chatter.
You are a Beowulf. Why do you not heed your brother's counsel? It is because I am a Beowulf that I do not heed them. The mule name stands for truth and justice. It is not a tool to be used for selfish gain.
I am 100% here for DP's dramatic readings.
People against Ordalia in the 50 Years' War. House Blue cannot now turn on its purpose and fight for the damn it. Okay, I probably deserve that though.
Yeah.
Hear me, Ramza. The Church of Zlabados envisions a world divided of class divides.
Nope. Got another reference to Saint Ajora here.
What was that?
Got a new reference to Saint Ajora. Good old Saint Ajora.
Evilise threatens to flounder.
You're a flounder.
Got him. Change does not come without cost. Revolution requires martyrs. Nice. And we require revolution. Oh. Dang. I missed the last part of that. What did he say?
He said join us, just as Delita did.
Oh. Now, is it just that one dude left?
No, he also has the knight with him. The knight is around the corner at the moment.
Gotcha.
So it's definitely going to pivot into a attrition battle here. Excellent.
Sweet.
And silence doesn't help us much since...
Love to see it. Love to see it.
Yeah, why not? I'm never going to use magic with Agrius, but what you gonna do? Ronald, go hit her, Ronald. Well done, Ronald.
I'm proud of you, Ronald.
What a hero.
Don't listen to Josh making fun of you.
Yeah. Yeah,
Ooh.
demonic power with stones, yeah.
Yeah, take that, man. Demonic power. The Zodiac stones are vessels from the gods. Yeah, I get the feeling that dude hasn't yet seen what the stones look like.
I think you're right. See? You're right.
Ooh. Did the Cardinal know what was going to happen?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he did.
I was trying to remember, and I thought he said something like, "Ooh, you look at me like I'm all weird and fat and have a mouth in my stomach now." As if he wasn't surprised by that fact himself, so...
Oh, I guess I don't have anything useful there. Okay. Chakra it is. Let's see, who's he gonna kill this time? Agrius!
Yay.
Attrition, as it were. We should have more than enough life in us to finish off this battle at this point, and we got a couple things out of it, so what the heck. Hey, there we go.
Whoa.
Talking a good game for somebody teleporting away.
Yeah.
Wait, I wasn't done jawing at you yet.
Guardian Bracelet. Is that any good?
I'm trying to remember that myself. We'll find out.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know that we have one yet.
No, I don't believe so. Alright. That should have loaded us up with a bunch of stuff. And it did. This is interesting. We already have Brawler. But... no, if I equip Brawler, I'm going to have to lose my equip Heavy Armor on Ramza, which is not something I want to do right this second. I was thinking about making him a bare-fisted ninja for this next battle, and get the speed bonuses, but I'd rather have him tank. So...
okay.
Also check out the nice Final Fantasy VI references in some of these abilities.
Yeah. Love to see references. It's one of my
this game has a
favorites.
great deal of them. Most of them are buried in some stuff that we haven't done yet, which is treasure hunting. But I think at some point in the near future we should take a little bit of a stream and do some of those, because they're entertaining. The only problem with them is they kind of drag on, because the only way to do it is to advance the calendar, and that usually means that you run into the chances of random battles in the middle of it.
Gotcha.
But yeah, could be worse. Okay. Let's see what that Guardian Bracelet does. Absolutely nothing of value for Ramla, that's for sure. Okay. So I guess it's not really all that good. Not much we can do with him that's going to make a difference. Oh my god, she was using a base level bow gun, of all things. Not even a good bow gun.
Sweet. Well, I mean, that makes sense, since she was doing 20 damage pops.
Yeah. Yeesh. That's not great either. Let's look at her job. Is it time to change her job? Okay. Oh. She's at level 5 monk, she's at level 4 archer. I think that is 2 of the right things for ninja. Let's see. She needs to be a level 4 archer, which she is. She needs to be a level 2 geomancer, which she is. She needs to be a level 5 thief. So, she's about to become a thief, which might even be worse.
Sweet. Great.
Let's see what that equipped her with. Mage Mash. Nice.
Love to mash some mages.
Mage's Cloak will be good for her, though, since that'll give her some good evasion.
She now looks, though, kind of like...
a chemo patient?
I was just gonna say that, yeah.
Yes. Yes, she does.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, she's 20 points shy of getting move +2. That's so annoying.
Yeah, that's truly tragic.
Okay. What else can we do? No, she's actually pretty useful as a time mage. I think we'll keep her as is. What can we do with this one, though?
Well, somebody's made a bunch of noise in the apartment above me.
Yes, I actually could hear that.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
You live in New Jersey, I wouldn't ask. Don't ask questions.
Yeah, you're right.
So I switched her accessory out with some battle boots to get her another move plus, because her move radius isn't great, and it did cost her a little bit of defense, but...
Sure, yeah.
And this is going to be another battle that we kind of try to bull through with a similar objective from last time.
Well, hopefully it will indeed not be harder than the last battle.
So rousing.
Surprise, surprise, the thing I called last week is coming to pass.
Yeah, big shock.
Wiegraf.
He's back with better armor.
Uh-huh, he's got the shiny nice armor now.
Yeah, he's...
I can't believe our plan to leave the little girl by herself with the important orb at the entrance has turned out so poorly.
Well, to be fair, we did leave her with an old monk. And
Yeah,
not
who'd
a
already been
fighting
beaten up
monk.
once
Yes,
today.
yeah.
God, I mean, he could be a stud on the battlefield, but he'd already gotten clocked once. So... You alright over there, pal?
Yeah, I was looking at Discord.
Got confused. Alright, we gotta defeat Wiegraf. Gotta go back for more. Gotta get him. Gotta do it. Gotta beat him up.
Let's not get too hasty. Oh, you think so? You're wrong. Oh, right, that's a thing. Oh! Well, I guess she won't be learning any techniques
Whoa.
this battle.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is one where it definitely does not pay to try to solicit any crystals or treasure chests. Because most of their party is going to take a couple turns to get within striking range of us. And during that time, it makes a lot more sense to just try to murder Wiegraf and be done with it.
Sure.
Oh, we got a well charger, apparently.
Nice. Love to keep things diverse. Okay, nice. Yeah, nice. Oh.
Now, haste does not counteract stop, unfortunately, so now she's hasted, but she still can't do anything.
Okay, that's kind of lame. Kind of thought that it might counteract it. Thrall of the church. Every now and then you get a line that's just like really good,
Yeah.
despite the fact that they're often trying a little too hard.
The writing is so overwrought, but it is still often very good, yes.
Every now and then it really hit, like that line at the beginning there, what troubled sleep have you had that you speak of my dreams, or whatever it was.
Oh!
Wow, oh dude. that
Not
was
to
so
interrupt,
something.
but thump.
Yes, that was
Oh, wait,
great.
why did I move
Unfortunately,
Ramza
Ramza's
directly
gonna get
into...
thumped down himself.
Nah.
Oh no, block.
Problem solved.
But yeah, that was a really great line. No two ways about it.
Oh, and look, another turn.
Love to get it.
Good
Love
night,
to
sweet
have
prince.
It. Wow, that was pretty sweet.
Now that one I executed on.
You did. Do not think you've won. I hold the Zodiac Stone Ares. I will not fall so easily. Uh-oh, is he going to do it? Is he going to become nasty? Oh. He's going to teleport. Never mind.
Agreed, Ramza. Agreed.
Too easy to teleport.
Yeah, why do the bad guys get to do that? I never get to do that.
I know, right?
There is no mechanism to escape a battle in this game. I don't know if you picked up on that, but even random battles, there's no way out of them.
Right. I definitely tried, in the times that I've played this, tried to escape random battles, and indeed you cannot.
The very first time I played this, I thought, well, maybe if I just run to the edge of the battlefield, I can escape it. But nope, you just get stopped. Oh, here's something fun.
Uh-oh. Whoa. Yikes, that's a lot of blood.
Yeah.
Also, he did not teleport very far.
No. Well, they would have had to make another map, so at least this one they were able to reuse. The way the game engine works is that each map is, its map, but the weather effects and the lighting are customizable. So you can do the same map at sunset, for instance, or you can do it right now where there's a thunderstorm brewing, which is pretty clever. It's a nice way of mixing things up.
Yeah, absolutely. Alma.
I love Wiegraf's portrait for this one. He's just
the
so
bloody head,
beat up.
Bloody mouth. Dick.
Isilud, go! Isilud, wait!
Yeah, dog.
So many chimes. Hey, no name.
Hey, no name. Oh, wait, is that another of the stones?
Mm-hmm.
Godstone bearer, with me now do treat. Arasite, it speaks.
Ram's shocked face again. Love it.
With me now do treat. Yeah, dog, you already got that. Whoa.
It's a trap!
Dog, don't do it. Your ire and despair, their call I heed. And so once more I ask, with me do treat.
He's going to turn into Yoda.
Wiegraf, no, it means to deceive you.
It's too late.
The Gigas Velius have I been named. Oh no. Whoa. Uh-oh. I thought... Whoa, he's a sheep man!
Yeah, he had the Ares stone, so it makes sense.
Oh, okay. I forget what these are, what the thingers are.
Well, he said it in the last minute.
He seems less hideous than the last one, though.
Oh yeah, he's definitely less hideous, but he's way more wicked.
Sure. He
And
looks
apparently,
pissed off in the picture.
Yeah, apparently the transformation also enables him to skip saying "ease" in certain words.
Classic. Yikes. So he had one, and then also Alma has one.
Yes, though technically Isilud has one now.
Well, yeah. Wow, he just teleports again. Screw this.
Yeah, it doesn't even clean up his blood.
Yeah, oh wow, there you are, guy, thanks. A book?
Did you not just see what just happened? When you're bringing me a book?
The true tale of the Zodiac Braves.
Yes, I'll show that to you after this, assuming you promise not to read every word.
Gonna read every word.
You shan't.
Gonna read it aloud in my Macho Man Randy Savage voice.
Ooh, as tempting as that is.
Well, we just fought him after all, No Name, so I mean, we'd already been thumping him with that sword for a while.
I mean, he should have pulled that sword a little bit faster, don't you think?
Yeah,
maybe pre-ram monster?
Maybe even had it out while running, honestly.
That doesn't seem very safe. I always yell at my kid.
You
for
really
doing stuff
are
like
the
that.
very image of Barbaneth in his youth, you know. Who's Barbaneth?
That's Rams's dad.
Aww. Elder Simon, no. And now we're back to the chipper music for their Overland map.
To the Chronicle!
Careful study of these works will no doubt shed light on the secrets behind the War of the Line. Its very existence has long been denied, Josh.
What did I tell you?
What could be in here? Oh, that's nice.
Simon. Good old Simon.
Whoa.
Thanks for dying, Simon.
Be helpful, Simon. Oh, how interesting. It's a sort of Judas spinoff.
Oh,
here.
absolutely, yeah. It's a little heavy-handed.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
Terrifying.
Whoa.
Shut up,
That's
baby.
intense. Whoa. Power, baby.
Not always united as it is today, with like
Not
3
particularly
warring
united.
factions.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Uh-oh.
As one does.
Oh no.
Believe me, if I could summon a demon to do my bidding at this particular juncture, I'd be all over that.
Classic.
Again, as one
Okay,
does.
sweet.
Hint, hint, Ramza.
Yeah, dog. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Phararism, Pharisees, nice. Okay.
Not just coin, sordid coin.
Right. Okay, then he is executed. But out of the gods. Ooh. Oh, Milan, that's like the technology place that
No.
that the people. What was that?
Yeah, that was Goog.
Oh,
Gaug.
dang, never mind.
Malone you haven't encountered yet.
And
Other
ascend to
than here in the
paradise
book.
to take his rightful place among the gods. Okay. This was the legend with which I was familiar.
Yeah, so all that is just what you're supposed to think, but here's the real thing. Oh no.
He was mere mortal, a revolutionary.
Oh, Sabatu.
Whoa.
Come on, we already have one, like, set of indecipherable political intrigue. Do we really need a historical one now, too?
Just a lot of layers. Just layers and layers of political intrigue and names.
Hello, NP.
Hi, NP. The very least, I failed to encounter even a single
Whoa.
lion within the
Settle
city
down
that-
there, no name.
Okay.
It's over when we say it's over, NP. Or do you mean the game? We're at a bridge in the game. They really should have done a better job of finding this book then, shouldn't they?
Right.
Simon's just like, oh yeah, I got it in my book stack.
Okay.
Oh, now we got some DP in here. No Name's giving a great synopsis.
Oh, man.
Ramses learning about Jesus, Wiegraf became a sheep. That's accurate.
That's pretty much what happened, yeah.
And not illustrative at the same time.
Nope.
So much book.
Love to read. Love to have books. Big fan of books.
Tell the books I love them. Okay.
Yeah.
Our next stop is Zeklaus Desert. After here, though. Because if you're stopping in Dorter, something's going to happen. Now, this is a good example of the adjustable environments on this map. This is the same map that we started Chapter 2 in, if you remember way back then. But then it was bright and sunny, and now it's nighttime and raining. And now we've got another cool haircut.
Yeah, that is a pretty nice thing. What have you done with Alma?
Okay.
Go to Riveno's castle.
Okay.
And you will bring the scriptures of Germonique with you.
Lie. Always lie.
Aw. Silly Ramza.
I don't think we're too close to Chapter 4. Chapter 3 is a fairly long run, as you can see here.
Ooh.
So we'll go from Lasalia to Grogh Heights to Yardow, to Isilud, and then Riovanis. And we might get rerouted before we get there. I'm trying to remember. But anyway, first things first. Hello, Ninja Sword.
Love ninja swords.
We've got 106 gil. 106,000 gil, that is. These are all samurai swords, which are super cool, but we're nowhere near being able to use those just yet.
Yeah.
Alright, well, before we mess with that then, it is time. Time for some hot ninja action.
Love to see it. Love me some ninjas.
Yeah, I think we can upgrade that just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, sucks to lose the monk abilities, but I think we're going to stick with metal here. No, that's the wrong button. Okay. You know, one thing I forgot to mention at the start of this stream, DP, is that I launched our new con merch stuff yesterday, which our Twitch viewers can actually see a link to that on our Twitch channel page right now. Our Discord users can see it in Discord as well, and I'll be publishing it to the site proper in the near future.
Cool.
So, in case you have an urge for a coffee mug or a T-shirt, we have them again. It's been many, many years.
I mean, how are you going to drink coffee without a mug? That's what I want to know.
You can use your hands. I don't recommend it.
I've tried it before, but I had to buy a new laptop.
Oh, this is nothing compared to my overall shilling abilities.
Yeah, I mean, if there's one thing you could be certain of, it's that there was going to be some kind of Josh shilling at some point during this stream.
Hey, DP, have you shopped Amicon lately?
I haven't, but I don't think I've bought stuff online actually lately, now that I think about it. I do need to get a new coat rack because the last one I bought on Amazon has almost entirely collapsed. I'm probably not going to get it from Amazon, however, for that reason.
See, DP is nowhere near as good at shilling as I am.
I'm not. But who is, really?
No, don't be stupid. 2 of you, please. Restock our items.
Okay, I'm about to turn on a faucet to get more water, so my apologies, everyone. Netflix and chill, nice.
That is much more a part of my general life versus the better-known phrase, I think. That is to say, I shill more than I chill.
Yeah. I mean, in our defense, we don't have any expectation of people buying these in any substantive amount.
Oh, Lord, no. But I did set up a couple limited edition items with the Con 20th Anniversary logo.
Those are
so
fun.
If you wanted to buy something that has the old 20th Anniversary logo on it, you only have 20 chances to do so. There's a mug and a poster. Actually, I think just the mug and the poster. At the moment.
I haven't put up my poster yet, now that I think about it.
Huh. Well, I have all of mine up on my wall above my desk as we speak.
It's a very nice little setup, having seen the pictures you've posted. I meant to get, I should, there's a store with frames nearby. I should swing by there sometime.
Ooh, a cutscene.
Ah, cutscene. Pigeons. Alma.
No, Ovelia.
Oh, crap. Oh, man. This is going to be really hard to keep straight. We've got multiple captured princesses right now.
I do hope this day finds your Royal Highness in better spirits than those past.
Do not mock me.
Beat him up.
Please. I could not bear it.
That was cruel of me. I am sorry.
Kick him in the groin. Just real hard.
Yeah, none of the armor in this game seems to protect the groin area too well.
There can be no value in holding me.
Yeah, there can be no value in not holding you.
Oh.
You're right. You are not the Princess Ovelia. We do not even know your rightful name.
Wow, rub it in, ass.
Whether even you be highborn
she sucks.
or low.
He just has no filter.
I had often wondered. Of the royal family, why must I alone be confined to a remote monastery, so far removed from the seat of our crown? Even this I thought a burden light
Usually wrong.
enough, if it meant the kingdom would know peace.
Everyone's content sucks.
Yet still Ivalice runs red with blood. All this suffering and solitude. For what?
It has been the same for me. I was given the wardrobe of a nobleman, and so I played the part. A puppet ever dancing for the amusement of patrons unseen. This wretched world
AKA,
does not reward endeavor.
he was a stripper in a peep show.
It is the patron and his troop who are receipt.
Nailed it.
Maggots grown fat on endeavor's course. Most men but play the part they're given. Most live and die not knowing they play a part at all. But I am past all that now. I am their unwitting puppet. No more. No more. I will exact from them the price of their gluttonous feast.
Okay, buddy, go off on the pigeons, I guess. Yeah.
I will burn down this kingdom, and from its
You're
ashes
black.
build for you a new one, a kingdom worthy of you. I will show you a world where
What?
your light will outshine the sun, a world that will know no darkness.
A world that will careen from its orbit.
And you will
A
have
world
no
that will
need
get
of tears.
really off point.
Such a world. Is it possible?
I will not fail you in this.
That was a wild swing from making fun of her to
Unteachable
like
soul.
dedicating his
I swear
unending
it to
loyalty.
you.
Yeah, this is pretty weird now. I don't know what to think of Delita.
Yeah, you never will. Don't worry about it.
What was that? Sorry.
You never will, so don't
Dry
worry
your
about it.
tears.
Fair.
Anyway,
Okay, well, I guess that's enough of that.
is this a random battle? No, it's not.
I don't think so. Aren't we in the town now?
No, this is we're back in Zeklaus Desert, and this is another new battle that was added for this version of the game. And speaking of shilling, this is just an absolutely perfect time to think of shilling, because well, let's fast forward to see. Oh, a cutscene.
Oh, what's happening? Whoa. 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 Pretty big jump there, dog.
If it's dinner you're after, I'll feed you a length of iron. Have it your way then. Let's see how you swallow this.
It's not marsh. You are wrong. You're close, though. Now, why would you throw your sword? What are you going to hit the behemoth with now? Yes.
Yeah, what? What? Okay,
What
was
did that
weird, but-
accomplish exactly?
Yeah, I don't know. Wouldn't it be funny if Ramza didn't have a weapon for this battle now?
Well, he
Oh,
had
holy
two.
crap, this is a lot of behemoths.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so who's this Luso character? Am I supposed to
Luso,
know
Luso
who this
is
is?
the lead character of Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2. That game was about to be released when this remake was first put out, close to a decade ago. And this is, they just injected him into this game as really a shill for the upcoming Tactics game that they were about to release.
Oh, so this is just he's able to join your party here, and otherwise he doesn't have that much. Did you just kill that thing in one hit?
I killed it in 2 hits because I'm a ninja. I have 2 swords.
Oh, love it. Big fan.
Now that was just a plain old behemoth also, so it's not super exciting. The upper level behemoths are these yellow ones that just made their moves, and then the dark behemoth is the middle tier. Which, you haven't
Gotcha.
really seen monsters in a while. We've been mostly
Yeah,
fighting people.
It's been a while.
But almost every monster class in the game does have 3 tiers. There's, the basic tier, the middle tier, and the upper tier. And we have all 3 of them of the behemoth class in this single battle. Luso is a hunter, so the fact that he is like pursuing all these behemoths is actually in character for him. And that's kind of why
Okay.
this battle lays out the way that it does. No, okay, that should make this battle go by pretty quickly.
But nice.
Luso's a pretty powerful character. He kind of combines some like knight type abilities with
A stupid hat.
with a stupid hat. Not that that's rare in this universe, but also he has, I believe, he has an inherent poach, the same way that chemists do. So any monster that he kills, he will skin, essentially. Oh my goodness! That was unexpected. And poaching is something that we haven't done in this game yet because, by and large, it's really not that exciting. And there's most monsters that you encounter, you don't really get great stuff from. But as you can see, when Luso killed that monster, it poached him. And what that does is it sends an item to the what's it called? I think it's called the Trappist store or something in towns. So you can go and buy items that have been made from the things that you poach, more or less. Yeah, stone gun is definitely pretty high up on that list. Yawn. Way to go!
Nice.
Oh, I thought that was going to hit both of them. I should have checked
I
the...
thought so too,
Yeah, I should have checked the targeting better.
I guess not.
Bye, world.
Oof.
Meh. These things happen.
Sometimes you get gored.
Now, the dumb thing there is that, you know, ranged attacks don't poach. They have to be melee attacks. So, so even though he had the ability to do that, he didn't.
Interesting. So what's the relation of Tactics Advance 2 to this game then?
There really isn't any. All of the tactics games take place in the Ivalice universe, but they don't actually connect story-wise in any way.
Gotcha. Interesting.
Kind of the same way that Final Fantasy XII does that. Where
right.
It's in universe, but not
it's in Ivalice.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not a real meaningful way, or meaningful way.
Well, yeah, I mean, you just basically only see some overlap in lore. I mean, right? There's Zodiac stuff, ish in 12, but not a whole lot other than that. Yeah. I mean that. I hadn't realized that would necessarily be the case with other tactics games. I mean, there's the like prequel one, right? That does bear a relationship to this, right? Isn't there a prequel, or am I imagining this?
I think you're imagining that.
Oh, whoops.
Unless I'm just thinking of things in a different term.
Wait, how many tactics games are there again?
There's 3, and there's this one and the 2 Tactics Advanced games.
Okay. Huh. NP, I'm not sure if I can remember off the top of my head why 12 was set in Evil East. For some reason, I feel like I remember reading that wasn't the director someone who'd served on a tactics game or something like that?
Yeah. And there was an internal, company, project to try to put a bunch of Final Fantasy games in the same universe for a while. And that's it was called the Evilus Alliance, and that's you see the logo for that at the start of this game, and I think probably also 12, and probably Tactics A2. Oh! Come on. Luso can't run. Forget it. I'm killing this. I don't care about poaching that much. I just don't. Go away. So yeah, now Luso can join up, but we probably won't ever actually use him again. Maybe later if I'm grinding some random battles at some point I'll bring him in, because his poach can be pretty useful then. But, meh. Gross.
Okay, alright. A game hunter or a game hunted? Get wrecked.
By all means, random stranger.
We're throwing a party, so... A travelogue.
So yes, it's a journal. You smug. The journal plays a pretty big part of Final Fantasy Tactics A2, I believe. I haven't actually ever gotten around to playing it because I didn't have a system that could play it until fairly recently, and I haven't gotten it.
I was gonna guess that must be something that
yeah.
plays in. Interesting. Have either of the Tactics Advanced games been re-released?
No.
Or
no.
Is it just this one that's gotten the full treatment?
Just this one.
Okay, so...
This was by far the best received of them. Tactics Advance is not... Tactics Advance is a game that nobody really wanted after getting this one. When they announced Tactics Advance, everybody really expected it to be a very epic and very, very fun. The way that this one is, and it isn't. So the fact that they made Tactics Advance 2 in the first place is, pretty interesting, because Advance kind of fell on its face. But from what I've been told, Advance 2 is way better.
Interesting. Well, trying to take advantage of that handheld market.
I didn't want tavern. Oh, yeah, so not every town has a place to pick up poaching items, and I'm not going to go back to Dorter to get it right now, so we'll try to remember that for later.
Fair enough.
Let's see if there's anything good to buy here. That would probably be an upgrade for our thief. We'll go to the fitting room. Hey, there we go. That's a nice one. Ching. Oh, that's gonna be pricey. Oh, my lord. So much for all that great money. It's worth it. We've got some fairly strong enemies coming up, none of whom can rend, I don't believe, so that's a good sign. So I think we should be able to make it through this battle pretty easily, and then get through Yardow, which is the next one up, before we call it a day today, assuming your time allows.
2 more. That's auspicious, Josh.
This is a far easier part of the game. Once we get to Riovanis, it gets pretty hard again.
Okay. Just saying, we've had our difficulties at times, and
I feel confident today.
Okay. Well, I mean, we did handle the first couple without any strain, so.
Cynic.
But.
Yeah, you're wrong, No Name.
Uh-oh.
I think the longest part of this battle is the fact that everybody starts so far apart.
But
Except for Ramza, who now has this move radius.
right, this ridiculous move radius.
He's got the Thief move +2, and Ninja has a move +2 inherent bonus, I believe it is. So yeah, he's +4 on his the standard
pretty sweet
move. Yeah, not bad. I think the chemists do have guns. Yep, they do. But even so. Oh, so much haste. Always a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Dead. What's this? Another turn? Okay. Don't mind if I do. Oh, you think that's gonna save you? No, 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 my friend. This one definitely is just kind of a filler battle.
Well, we've had some, big battles in a row there, so it's nice to have filler. Stone Cold Killer. You can see now why I was angling to get Ramza into this state. Because he's just brutal at this point. That has become evident. Yeah.
And why we're also working to get this thief into that state as well.
Right.
Who will not be nearly as powerful as Ramza, but still, double attack every round is always fun.
Now, are there additional characters we can get at this point?
Yes,
that we can begin getting now. That would be improvements on our.
You mean job
nameless
classes?
People? No. I mean additional characters who have like better stats or not.
Yeah, there are a few that we have not gotten yet. There are 3 that are available via a pretty long-running side quest, and there are another couple that will come up. Actually, there's more than 3 in the side quest range, but there's 3 in one particular side quest, and there's another one in a different side quest. And there are 2 coming up towards the end of this chapter. 3? Yeah, 3 coming up towards the end of this chapter, I believe, and then 1 more as part of the natural storyline in chapter 4. Is that
Okay.
right? I may be off on the numbers there. I'm going from memory, but yeah, there are several, and some of them coming up are so ridiculous that they are, you know, completely game breaking.
I mean, hey, if we're breaking the game for our favor, you know, I'll never complain.
Oh, you've yet to see the most game breaking part.
Father, what would you have done?
Hello, Orin.
That guy. Ah, I didn't realize that we hadn't realized who he was last time.
Yeah, he was not in uniform when we first encountered him.
Ooh. Ouch.
That picture of my Josh. Yes. My Josh.
Indeed. It's not so easy to end a war. So you're gonna say that he's...
Why, indeed.
The Count is his dad, right?
No, it was father-in-law.
Oh, father-in-law. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I guess they did change that in the translation.
Take that, Josh!
We were both wrong! I mean, I guess you were closer to right, but...
Looks like I'm the authority on tactics now, everyone!
The PSX version definitely makes it implied more that he's the son-in-law, but I guess I can see why they would make that translation mistake between adopted son and...
a son-in-law.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
a legal son, so to speak.
Right.
See, now he says he's the stepfather, so, who knows? Doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah.
That's right, the Thunder God.
Still a weird nickname.
Well, they couldn't straight up use Thor. That just mixes the theologies.
Indeed.
He almost trusted somebody. Hello, cat.
Very well, let us resume our march. Never think yourself without allies. Huh.
Yeah,
You do have friends who would gladly lay down their lives fighting beside This is weird, given that we really are kind of alone here.
Yeah.
And is that like Orin's gonna like join our team?
No, that does it does head that direction, but or it does imply that direction. But unfortunately, no, he never joins us. And as I mentioned when we first met him, that would be just incredibly game breaking. All right, let's do one last battle here. First, let's see how many thief levels she got. Oh my god, so many chocobos. Still only level 3, alas.
Aww.
More thiefy. Okay. If you're wondering how I'm setting in all this up, it's vague, vague memories. I have the vaguest of memories of these battles, and I am working.
I will trust you on this front. Are you blind to the treason of your words, Rapha?
Hey, these two look alike.
Grand Duke's cat paws.
I'd like to think that there is a Grand Duke cat paw out there somewhere.
But that's good. I'm into it. Uh-oh.
They have power.
Oh, no.
Oh. Mean. Yeah, here's a dark theme. Yeesh.
Oh. Whoa. Wow.
Yeah.
I did not expect that.
You don't expect that in a Squeenix game, no.
Woof. Whoa.
Now,
Alrighty.
this begins the string of a few annoying battles. Rapha is incredibly weak, and anytime you have to defend her makes it a totally miserable experience.
Well, that is a bummer.
Rapha and Malak have very strange skill sets. Easier to just see them in action, I think, than to describe them.
Huh. Yeah, I was gonna say we're really like all the clothing is new. The sort of we're encountering a very different aesthetic at this point.
Yeah, we're in a totally different part of the world at this point.
Yeah.
Stupid ninjas. Now, I kind of put Ramza in that doorway intentionally. As you can see, they all just kind of ganged up there, and they really couldn't do anything else.
Right. That's good strategy when we've got these bottleneck situations like that. There have definitely been several battles where we've done something like this before, and had the people behind either slinging spells or arrows. Or this.
Yeah, now the objective of this battle is to protect Rapha, but any battle that Rapha and Malak show up in, or Marach in this translation, I keep messing it up, anytime that they show up together like this, which is only a couple times, but still, you can end the battle, or at least end the worst parts of the battle, by taking out Marach.
Okay.
So the fact that he ran straight up in here is pretty beneficial to us. Now you get to see her ability be completely useless as it usually is. Her spells are, spells, but they have random targets within their range, and they have a random number of times that they hit. So it can hit any square within the effect range that she locks in, but it could hit the same square 5 times in a row where nobody is standing. So it's really not a very reliable sort of thing unless you have lots of people in one spot where you're sure you're going to hit them all. Don't slap your sister. That's what you get.
Yeah, take that.
Boy. Now, you may think that I misspoke when I said that that would get them out of the battle. When it comes time for Rapha's next turn, instead of taking another turn, she'll be like, oh, where's Marach? And then leave. Syriac, a classic ninja name.
Yeah, there's some interesting. I've been trying to figure out what the culture kind of thing is they're doing here, and I'm not.
You shouldn't think too hard. All of the enemy names come from just a single bank. They're not targeted in any way.
Okay, interesting. I was thinking more of the visuals because we've got this weird combination between like kind of Middle Eastern and then also ninjas.
So yeah, you really shouldn't think too hard about it, honestly.
Clear what they're going for here, but
maybe I'm thinking of a different battle, because she's sticking around. Interesting. Well, you know, I never remember anything, so I'm not terribly shocked.
What do I know?
Suck it, ninja. Hey, thanks. That was useful.
Woof.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Woof.
Idiot. Where can we do the most good here? It's hard to see what's happening in this battle.
Yeah, I know that big gate really does block things. Hooray! Oh, lame.
Womp womp. I mean, it's especially insulting when it's a summoner.
I know,
dodges
right?
Or blocks, you know? Like, dang. Summoners really suck.
Ooh! Well, this is not shaping up good. Might be time for that end of stream wipe.
We do love to have an end of stream wipe, just to, you know, end the day on a confident note.
Oh, well. This should handle that for a moment or two. Yeah,
Bash.
that ought to work.
Nice.
Schlink.
Nice.
Schlink.
Good grief!
She was
For a second, I thought it was going to be 22 or 220 for both hits, and nope.
No,
That's
it's
just
measured
one.
per hit. Yeah.
Good grief.
She was a summoner. She was charging, and she had her back to Ramza, so she was in an absolute world of hurt. That was a terrible idea for her to charge a spell that would take that long.
Great for us, though.
Ooh. That never gets old.
But
Hitting guys with sticks until they die.
it really doesn't.
Ah! Meh.
Screw you, Dalmas.
You too, Rapha.
Yeah, Rapha has not really, well, she's completely lived up to what you said she would do.
It's almost like summoning takes too long to be useful. Funny that.
Almost.
I could probably drag this out a little bit longer, but not
Well, do you think they'll have anything worth,
they have some decent stuff, but
I mean, we could. We're already here. You know, it's not gonna take that much longer. It's because he's a ninja NP. Or wait, is that a joke? The spelling makes me think that it was not actually a question.
Yeah. I'm not too fussed by it either way.
But you were totally right about the fact that was going to pay off big time.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that it definitely did cause us to lose at least one battle in the process of getting there.
Okay, well that ninja's gonna die soon, so that's nice. Maybe we'll get something out of him.
Treasure chest, nice. Love to see it. Thanks, Rapha.
She gets the participation trophy. Celebrant's Miter's not bad.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, that's not so bad. Or at least it isn't in other games. I'm not ever certain of the equipment in this game, but...
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
right. So it looks like
Sure.
we're collecting the stuff.
Yeah, why the heck not?
Oh, that was sweet. Where do you think you're going, Rapha?
That doesn't matter. If she goes and collects a treasure chest, we still get the item.
Nice. Good for you, Agrius.
What a hero. I think she's broken. Oh, he's unstopped already. Would you look at that? Okay. Low-powered ninja sword for when she becomes a ninja.
Okay, nice. Does Ramza have better than that already?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I spent good money to load him out with the best that you can buy.
Sweet. Well, yeah, that'll be nice then for when she gets there. Do you remember how long that'll be? She's pretty close.
She had 2 job levels to get through.
Right. Both on Thief.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah. Hey, now we're talking. Just what I was looking for.
Alright.
What you got? Some time magic.
Okay.
Cool.
That works.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and take him out. Just in case that other summoner crystallizes and he picks it up.
Sure.
Which would be very irritating.
Thump, thump. Are you all right?
Physically.
No.
I didn't get slapped.
No. Poor Rapha. Is she gonna be important, or is she just a rando?
She's important briefly.
Okay.
But she is one of the characters that we can pick up officially later on.
Cool. Oh, not now?
No, she'll be a guest for a couple battles, I think. Or maybe not.
Is she any good?
No, she's no good.
Womp womp.
Actually, she may not stick with us for this battle. I'm trying to remember. Or not battle, but
Wait,
after
what
this
Duke
cutscene.
are we talking about right now?
This is another Duke.
This is a third Duke.
Duke. Duke! Yeah.
Oh, wait, okay, so wait, hold on. Sorry, Rams is saying now that there are some people who are trying to eliminate the two major Dukes that are duking it out right now,
Yeah.
and instead dub the
Barrington.
Duke who sexually assaulted her?
Yes.
The region? Okay.
Yes. And that the person he's talking, or the people he's talking about are the church.
Oh, the church is trying to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought they were kind of just in it on their own.
Yeah, that's a fair point, No Name. I don't know if we'll do Midlight's Deep as part of this run, since it's so painful. I'll at least show it. Yeah, yeah.
Aw. Aw.
You might say.
Wow.
What tipped you off, Ramsa?
Alright. Huh. No. You were not alone. He erected a great many orphanages in the war's wake. I can't help it. I love doing that voice so much. Whoa.
Not a good guy.
Shit. Dang. Dang. Yeah, I think Ramza might not have read between the lines there.
No, he's pretty, Where?
He's a frog.
He's a frog!
I'm confused now.
He's an exploding frog.
What? What was he just trying to get at? I'm so confused. What does he want us to do?
He wants us to continue the direction we were going anyway. But now he's
Why?
saying, because there are some people there that want to meet him.
What?
Well, don't forget, we just ascertained that the church are the people behind Barrington trying to ascend to the throne. And we already know that the church have Alma, and we already know that the church want the stones that Ramza has. So they're trying to bring it all together in Rio Venice.
Why wouldn't Marach tell us that?
Because they want Ramza there where he cannot, escape, and they can overwhelm him with force.
Why would Marach tell us that, though?
Because Marach is still working for the Duke.
I'm confused. Wouldn't he want us to not know that there's a trap?
They don't care at this point.
Oh, okay. All right, I guess.
You'll see when we get to Riovanus that they have no reason to fear Ramza at all.
That's fair. Okay, fair enough.
No. No
Little
more
do they
bags.
know that Rems is the cream of the crop.
No more bags. I hate your bags. Tell bags I hate them.
Bags. Josh hates you.
Oh boy. Once we get to Riovanus, there is a string of very difficult battles.
Yeah, sounds right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and stock up on high potions, even though I'm trying to wean myself off of them and onto X potions at this point. But that's for another day. I think it's time to. This is definitely the longest stream we've done, in fact.
Yeah, we've
So
been on
let's,
here for a good 2 hours.
Yeah,
and
2 hours. Yep.
Perhaps a little bit more. You know.
Yeah, 2 hours since we went live. So good
Good
times. All right, next week then. Next week should be good, and after that, I'm sure we'll have to take a week off for the day after Thanksgiving, because I know I will not be around. I assume that you probably won't be either.
I will. Sorry, say that again.
The day after Thanksgiving. 2 weeks from now is the day after Thanksgiving, and I am not planning on streaming that day.
Actually, I would be able to stream on that day. So
Well, that's just fine. I'm still not going to be
the
around.
joke is on you. I actually might not be able to stream next week. Now that I'm looking at it.
Okay.
I have a wedding on Saturday, so
For you?
no, it's not my wedding, dog.
Oh, I'm not so sure.
Are you not?
uh,
Josh, if it were my wedding next Saturday, I probably wouldn't have been able to stream today.
I mean, no, you know what? I'm gonna let that go.
Also, we talk most days.
Also,
It'd be a lot of work.
I
behind
would be
that
a
secret.
groomsman. You don't have to answer that. It's fine. When the
Oh.
time comes. Yeah. Well, anyway.
The time is nowhere near. Anyway, so.
we will work out another stream in the near future.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. That's what we do. That's what we're here for. We do no other work on con at the moment, so we have plenty of time to figure this out.
That's right. We don't do any other work, period.
Well,
That's not true for either of us. That was a joke.
I don't like your joke.
Fair.
Your joke makes me angry.
I never said they were good.
Alright, anyway, I'm hanging up now.
All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.